Notoriously Poor Choices is an adult RPG playthrough podcast that may not be suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
We're in.
Okay, Cameron, go ahead and start us off.
Okay, so last week, after getting our tickets the week before to go to the Masquerade ball, we made our way to the event, which our tickets were real, which was a nice surprise, because I was with Eric. I thought one of those was fake for sure, but we got into the ball just fine. In which we found that Quinner was immediately super uncomfortable, and we made our way to like a ballroom type area where Ferdinand decided he was going to dress up, disguise himself as one of the workers at the ball, and then absolutely botch it. Well, we mostly stood there for a while trying to listen in on other people's conversations and gossip without finding out very much. Gerty made her way onto the dance floor to steal. Mostly. There was some dancing, but there was also some theft. Then we were confronted by a lady. I almost said a pretty lady, but I don't. She's wearing a mask, so I guess I don't really know.
Very ugly.
She just gave me that vibe.
Very
And she knew about Fox. She called him her silver-haired friend. And we told her to, if she was to come across Fox, because she said that she hadn't seen him in a while, to tell him that we were looking for him. And then the lady came, the big lady of the ball, and made her announcements to everybody before disappearing backstage and running into Ferdinand, who threw a rock into her boobies.
a tooth.
A tooth.
So much worse.
I would say better.
How is a tooth better than a rock? Something that you throw into someone's chest.
It's funnier.
10 out of 10.
And after he tried to run away, he got pulled back, and Ferdinand now has to accompany the lady of the ball throughout the night. And I believe that's where we left off.
Anyone want to add just a really quick little thing they'd like to, insert detail-wise?
Oh, yeah. Quinner did some stuff on his own.
Yeah. First off, the lady was very mean, and she basically called us broke and maidenless. Dating this video. Actually, Elden Ring's already dated, but it's fine.
It's still got DLC coming out.
That's right.
It's still fresh.
Yeah.
Focus.
We are on Elden Ring DLC. But Quinner went off to go check out the seating rooms, found out there were a bunch of other little offshoot areas that people were congregating in. There was the garden area, which is where we eventually ended up at. There's also a seating area that served coffee, magical coffee, that you never have to worry about being too hot or too cold. It was absolute perfection, and the second that we get that in the real world is when world peace happens. But Quinner also found out that there's a magical barrier that if our tickets were fake and we tried to just, we would Jenkins our way in. Yeah. We would have bounced off of an invisible wall. So, don't know if that goes both ways. Like, if we try to run out, if we just, ka-thunk our way back in or not. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It tried to be like Ferdinand's tooth.
You know, we all strive.
We all aspire to be Ferdinand's tooth.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Am I right?
Also, the lady of the manor came down in a freaking hot air balloon, dog. Like, with like a silk trapeze act. It was a whole thing, and then disappeared off a balcony onto the box where Ferdinand was. And me, Barnabas, Gerty, I think was there with
Yes.
the two of us. Okay, all of us saw what happened and are currently trying to figure out if Ferdinand has control of the situation or if we're all doomed. So we shall see, dear listener. That's all I got. Anybody else?
I would just like to point out, Gertie stole a fucking wedding ring.
Yeah. You
A love
heartless.
letter too, in a different language that we could not read, and gold coins and something else.
Just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
that was clear
Yeah, that still cuts so deep. So
while she was
so
dancing
messed
on the
up.
dance floor, picking some pockets.
You know, maybe it wasn't meant to be.
Well, it certainly isn't now.
To be.
Imagine
I
if that
control
guy's
fate.
not smart and fell for the whole like 3 months of salary scam.
Well,
Like
I
he's-
would just like to remind everybody that this place everyone is filthy rich. So,
But the shame that's about to happen to this poor.
You know, I feel less bad knowing that they're all rich.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah,
All right. Is that it?
we burn this place to the ground. Does it count as a barbecue?
Yes.
Eat the rich.
All right. So we will dive back into the story where we last left our heroes. Questionable
hey, we've saved at least 2 worlds.
that you know of.
1.5, really.
But we
We
will.
half saved Barnabas's mind and half saved the circus, so that's 2. That's
didn't-
1 together.
We didn't say he's been alive.
He's still Barnabas.
Like, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Barney.
hi, buddy.
And you didn't fix your trauma, I don't think.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to
Yeah, I
dive
agree.
back in where we last left Gertie, Ferdinand, Barnabas, and our just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy. Quinner at. We go to Ferdinand.
Of course.
What did you expect?
I thought maybe there would be some time for me to think.
Nope.
In this D&D group with me as the DM?
Suffer.
No.
All right. Watch how Ferdinand rises his way out of
Oh, go
this.
off, King. Go off.
So you will be joining me tonight as my little companion.
I'm very flattered. Of course.
Now let us see. Who might you be? Because I do not, I don't know you, and usually nobodies aren't allowed through the front door.
All right, hang on. Here we go. Are you familiar with a fanny?
You mean another name for a bottom?
Yes. And you know how they're all amazing.
No, I do not, because anything that is on the bottom is the scum of the world.
You know, scratch that metaphor. I am Ferdinand, a renowned goblin.
If you're so renowned, why don't I know you?
Well, I'm renowned within certain circles, of course. I can't just be completely public with my work.
That is what someone would say if they are trying to infiltrate a circle they do not belong. She takes her hand and slowly, runs a finger from your forehead down to your chin and pauses with her thumb right under your jaw on the pressure point there.
Well, you see, I do have an invitation. So I do belong here.
We shall see about that.
Should we dance?
Roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm in over here hitting Control B on this whole conversation. Just
I'm like, okay, persuasion. With disadvantage.
Yep.
while he's doing that, do we see this conversation happening, or and slash hear this conversation happening?
How much are you trying to perceive of the conversation?
Please say all of it.
Like you do see them talking.
Yeah.
Like, but are you trying to see of any hand gestures or anything like that?
Quinner at least is probably paying well too much attention to it for like societal tact.
Okay, I will let you roll perception, but it will be at a disadvantage just because she just made her entrance.
Okay.
And everyone's a little blown away that she's talking to a goblin right now.
Yeah. Can I guidance myself?
You may, I'll allow it.
Yay.
Do you want me to say my roll now?
Yes, please.
This is a natural one.
Okay.
Can he roll that?
I got a 16. Oh, re-roll it. You're within 30 feet.
Bouncing
He-
so luck.
He is not within 30 feet.
No!
Oh. The sadness. The roller coaster.
Did you roll?
I rolled a 16.
16? Okay.
So I can see it's going bad.
You could see that she is running a hand across his face with this very twisted look of disgust that's masked by a host trying to keep their composure in front of everyone, but is feeling utterly looking for here.
Disrespected.
Yeah, disrespect is a good one. Like, how dare you come here? So,
Do I get that read on 16? Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I roll insight to see if things are about to go bad? Or if... Because I can tell that she's holding it together. Can I tell if he is in danger with like an insight or something?
oh yeah, you can roll.
Okay.
Barnabas, is there anything you're wanting to do?
Not currently.
Okay.
Just watching.
Okay. Brittany, is there anything you're wanting to do?
I'm gonna kind of watch too.
Are you trying to like perceive? Like Quinner did, or are you just kind of like watching everything unfold?
I'm kind of watching everything unfold. Actually, no, I do want to perceive. Yeah.
Okay. Roll perception.
I got a nat 20.
Okay. You're able to clock that when she ran her hand across his face, that her thumb stopped on the pressure point. Quinner was not able to see that part.
I got
Okay.
13 on that insight.
For your insight, you're too far away to tell if he's in immediate danger or not. You do know that tension is high.
I'm just going to like look at Barnabas and like shake my head and make my way closer in case I need to be there.
So,
I'll follow.
I know we're not in combat. But can I disengage and dash?
We're going to narrate your natural one first.
Oh no.
So you asked if she wanted to dance.
Yes.
Oh, we shall dance. We'll dance all night long until your feet are bloodied, and your legs can no longer support your weight. You do not belong here. You are disgusting filth. A nobody. And however you got that ticket, it wasn't a true invitation. Guards. And the guards are going to grab you by the arms, start walking you away.
Oh, that's wait. Not towards the exit, I'm assuming?
Not towards the exit.
I thought I'd get off easy.
What's the area around us like?
You guys are currently on the outside balcony. So it is cement that goes into like a cemented staircase. You know, elegant, fancy
Right.
bullshit. The area where they're at is just past the like water fountain area. That is also like that nice, not tiled but brick inlaid design. Right by like a row of apple blossoming trees. Right before the hedge mage would start.
Okay. Are there like any kind of bushes or what's the word I'm looking for here? Of landscaping.
Yeah,
Around.
there's a couple, but they're like shaped.
Is there anywhere that we can run to try to intercept, like, the guards that are taking him off? Like, can we
I was
hide
about
around
to-
some of the hedge trees?
I mean, you could certainly try to intercept, but there's not really a way to like sneakily and stealthily like get ahead intercept.
When the guards come and grab Ferdinand, can I call out to the guards and the host? Just like, pardon me, ma'am.
Yeah, you can.
I like to walk up as I do that. Pardon the interruption.
She, Kermit, or not Kermit. Kermit's your old character. Ferdinand, you see firsthand. She tenses for a second, and you watch her like frown, twist excruciatingly into a smile, and roll her shoulders and her neck back, and just kind of focus on relaxing and changing her tone as she turns to face Barnabas. Yes, monsieur.
I am terribly sorry for the inconvenience, but it seems that you have found my servant. He's usually on a leash, but I felt like that was a bit not right for the occasion.
Your servant?
The goblin?
This death?
Yes.
And who might you be? Because I do not know you either.
My name is Barnabas Blackcroft.
Barnabas Blackcroft. I will say I've known several Barnabases in town. The Blackcroft name is rare to hear.
You know other Blackcrofts?
I know of a few.
Because there's one that I was hoping to find. The whole purpose behind the trip here.
Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking for a Jack Blackcroft and perhaps a fox.
She sits there and looks at you, and you watch her look up as she's trying to think of any one of those names. I do not know of a fox. But Jack is a very popular name. It's very possible I've met a Jack Blackcroft, but It would have been many, many years ago, and that's even if his name was Jack. Are you saying he's back in town?
That is what I had heard.
And how do you know Jack specifically? Are you cousins, brother?
Jack would be my father.
Your father. Well, that's quite unexpected. When I last met Jack, he had no pursuits of female companionship.
Oftentimes, they find you.
Yes, they do. As for your servant, though, he is not welcome on this presence anymore. He has disrespected me and my house. So, if you wish to remain a free man, I suggest you leave. You are more than welcome to come back, but without the scum.
Without the what?
Without the scum.
If I may, I'd like to accompany him back to our staying quarters.
That's fine with me. I have no need for you here, but I will be keeping an ear to the parties to see if you are truly who you say you are, because I do not trust you.
Well, I am Barnabas Blackcroft. My father is Jack Blackcroft. And so I don't think that that will be that big of an issue.
But it is very unusual for new people to be somebody to just suddenly show up at the party.
Your uneasiness is understandable.
And she looks over to her guards, who at this point have, when they came to grab you, Ferdinand, they like lifted you off the ground.
Yeah.
They're like carrying you because they're like 4 times your size.
Right.
They just let go of your arms and drop you onto the ground.
I will pat myself off, stand up straight, recover any dignity that might be left, no matter how little it may be, and start walking towards the exit.
You can take the golden exit. It's right over there. And she points by a row of trees where they make their way kind of back to the front gate that you came through. You don't deserve the dignity to go through the front door with your servant. And she says, boys, and the guards approach you from either side, and she just waves a hand back and then makes her way up the staircase. And walks into the manor.
When she's out of earshot. When she's out of earshot.
Aren't we still right by the guards, though?
No, they
they left?
Yeah, they were the boys.
Okay.
Are the guards not escorting them out?
Not those two.
That was close.
Close indeed.
That was some quick thinking on your part, Barnabas. Very smart man.
What were you doing?
Wow. Is Quinner there?
I would assume that if are y'all staying there? Or are you making your way towards the
We're
exit?
probably walking towards the exits to not cause any more trouble.
Don't need to stir up a ruckus.
How much of that conversation did me and Gertie hear between Barnabus and
Did
her?
you stay up on the balcony or did you follow Barnabas down?
I wouldn't want to be with him, but I would want to be close enough that I could be in earshot of what was going on.
Within 30 feet for Bountiful Luck specifically.
I'm assuming that there is a crowd gathered around here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use that crowd to be close enough that if something happened, I could act, but not seen as a part of their group if things.
I would
Worked
say
out.
you can roll perception.
Okay.
Just a straight roll.
Gertie has decided to stay on the balcony just to overlook and to assess from afar.
Okay.
Got an 11.
You don't hear much of the conversation, but you do manage to hear servant scum exit. And you do manage to see that the tension that was there doesn't immediately vanish, but it does lower.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go over to them on their way out. Hey, what happened?
We got kicked out.
Oh. Should
Well, I
not-
did.
Should I not be with you then? Is that going to look bad? Or
Ferdinand's going to give you a big toothy smile, of which you will see one of his teeth are missing.
did she punch you?
No, that was me. And
Did you punch yourself?
no, I just pulled it out. It was easy.
Ah.
But check this out. Well, we should probably not be here. But the thing is, I can kind of tell what's going on now with the lady of the night. Through some magic and sleight of hand, and I'm going to keep some tab on her, basically.
Okay.
But I'll head back to, what was the place that we were staying at?
You never made it.
Yeah, we never actually got a room.
But what was the place? I can get us a room.
The Red Widow Inn, I think is what it was.
I can head back to the Red Widow Inn.
Redback Inn, something like that.
I think it was the Red Widow Inn.
Was it?
I think so.
Red Widow Theater.
Yeah.
The Red Widow Theater.
And there's an inn near that theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll head to the inn near the theater. I'll get us a couple of rooms, and I will report back. You guys have fun here, though.
I did say that I was going to be accompanying Ferdinand back to our quarters. Wouldn't it seem odd if I just came right back in?
Probably not.
Probably just walk until you find the first inn and then turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just walk with Ferdinand for a little bit before I head back.
I guess I'll try to see if I can spot Fox while y'all are gone.
From all that I can tell, I don't know if he's at the party. There was one person who knew Fox and another who knew Jack, but they were both very keen that they had not seen them in quite some time.
Gotcha. Okay.
It doesn't mean don't look,
But it's
but
worth a shot, yeah. While we're here.
Gertie, are you staying on the balcony when you see Quinner meet up with Barnabas and Ferdinand?
Are there any vines or anything that I can kind of leap down from the balcony onto the courtyard?
No, they're pretty clean, like cut. It's if there would be any vines, they would be on the side of the manor.
Okay. I'm going to make my way down and out and try to meet up with them.
Okay, that's easy enough. Like you can meet up with them, discussing the plan that they have currently.
Bunch of goblins around here.
Yeah, what is the general makeup of the party? That's probably a good question.
The Masquerade,
Yeah,
you're not sure.
because everyone's in masks. God.
Yep.
Okay.
So Quinner, you are staying. Barnabas and Ferdinand are going to get a room.
Gerty,
Yeah, except I didn't think I was walking the whole way to the room.
I mean, you
It's
can
like-
if you want to.
Sure, I'll just accompany Ferdinand back.
Okay. Gertie, what are you doing?
Gertie's going to stay with Quinner.
Okay. All right. So we are splitting the
Don't
party.
you know you never split the party.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna have Cameron roll at D20 and Colton call high or low.
Low.
11.
Okay. So we will start with Barnabas and Ferdinand.
We've got this.
You guys make your way out the gate. You see the yin-yanged masked person. It's the best way to describe her mask at this point.
No, yeah. I'm laughing because we're passing by as exiles now.
And
So you're laughing to see if she had a twin.
what's your guys' passive perception?
10.
You notice her like just very like low wave a hand at you, Barnabas.
I'll walk up to her.
She approaches you and kind of grabs you by the collar and says in your ear, "I need your help."
Should we find a place more quiet to talk?
I will send word to wherever you are in 3 days' time. But for now, you need to get off before you get hurt.
Get off?
Get off the premise. And she kind of just grabs your shirt and she's like, "You need to leave now." Kind of like throws you out the gate. Grabs Ferdinand and kind of tosses him at you.
Ah!
So,
What was that about? As we're walking.
Not 100% sure, but it wasn't threatening.
Well, that's nice. A lot of people very threatening out here today.
I'd like to whisper to Ferdinand, just to
Okay.
avoid other people. She said that she needed our help and that she would send word to us in 3 days' time. But that was all she said.
Now I'm curious what I'll find.
you guys walk from where you're at the manor down the street, passing the closed shops for the evening. And as you make your way down the streets, from the gate, you spotted very, very fancy, formal gowns and masks and tucks. And as you continue down the blocks, they just slowly and gradually get less fancy and less high end. But nothing that would indicate poor. Still very like high end, just not as many layers and not as many intricate designs. Just very simple, like clean cut. And as you continue walking down the path, you see up in the distance the spider moving around on top of the building that you saw earlier in the day.
Looks like our stop's here.
Is there anything, does it seem unusual that the spider on the top of the building is moving? Or does it just like stay on top of the building and seem kind of like an animatronic billboard type
Like
thing?
an illusion. It's very much an illusion sort of situation. But that spider is to indicate the Red Widow Theater, not the hotel room.
What is the inn called?
The inn you have not found yet.
Oh,
He just told you it is near there.
okay.
So,
I guess we look for the inn around here.
Can I roll perception?
yeah, go ahead.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
You're very, very intrigued by the spider on the roof.
5.
You were also very intrigued by the spider on the roof. So much so that you do not notice this very pale woman with a curved, like white mask that has like one red teardrop coming from it where the eye would be.
That's a really cool spider up there. I wonder if it's an illusion or something.
Arcana check.
Sure. What do you think is in there?
16.
You definitely know it's an illusion.
It's definitely a magic illusion. 100%.
That's really cool. I wonder, like, does somebody do that all day, every day, or is it like a once a day thing? What do you think?
I don't really know.
Excuse me.
Ah,
What are you two doing over here this late?
We were trying to find the inn. I got distracted by the giant spider.
isn't it cool?
It would be if it was your first time seeing it, yes. But consider that I pretty much live next door to it. It's nothing fancy anymore.
What about you? What are you doing here?
Well, you see, I run an inn.
Ah! Well, that's convenient.
It is, how many rooms are you needing for the night?
How many beds come in a room?
What's your biggest room like?
Well, the biggest room would be the one that holds 4 beds. But they're like bunk beds.
How much?
Would you like to see the room first?
It's not a bad idea.
How much?
How much do you have?
Okay, let's take a look first.
And you see the wall that she was kind of like leaning up against. The sign. What language do you guys speak?
Common and Goblin and hang on. Elvish and Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
common, and then I forgot to choose another one.
Okay, Ferdinand, you can read this. It's in Elvish. It says the Dying Rose. And it is a very, like, dusty rose-colored building with soft pinks and whites draped in the windows.
Ferdinand will comment, I feel like the blooming rose would be more inviting.
It would be. But not many people stay the night for more than a night anyway. And if you knew what happened in this town, you wouldn't want to either.
What happened?
Let me show you the room.
Okay.
You said goes on. You said happened past tense. Happened or happens?
She looks back at both of you. Let me show you the room. Inside the building. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk in, and it is this very plain and simple setup. Like a few chairs and tables with like a breakfast bar nook area, a cozy fireplace. But the color scheme is very much whites and pinks and reds, and it's accented in gold here and there. It's very elegant. It's very simple. Very pleasing to the eye. Like, it's not an overpowering combination of colors, and they complement each other well enough to be warm and inviting. But it's not a place that you would think would stay present in your mind if you were to think of it from years from now. And she walks in front of you up some stairs. You notice her limping just a little bit as she steps on the stairs, hobbling around. She goes up the stairs and turns to the left and passes a few rooms and leads you to one of the rooms by the front where there was that big window that you saw. This is the 4-person bedroom with the bunk beds. And she opens the door and pushes it open, and it has the number 16 on it. In painted gold numbers. The room is tiled with like a soft, pale red, like stonework almost, or wood. It's really hard to figure out. It's almost like it's petrified wood. And the moon is in full view of the window from where you're standing in the doorway.
Can we see the spider from here?
You can see parts of it, not the full thing, but you can see some of it.
Okay.
Okay. There are the 4 bunk beds, and then there's like a little table in the middle with like 4 pillow seats.
How, like, long are the beds? Are they human-sized?
Yeah, they're human sized.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I was worried about when she's like, they're bunk beds. I was imagining, like, like band camp beds.
Yeah. No, they're full size. And like when she said the room isn't big, like this is bigger than most rooms you have seen on your journeys.
I call top bunk.
Does that mean you're going to take the room?
How much?
How much do you have?
I don't like that question. I'm looking at Barnabas right now.
Yeah, I don't like it either, quite honestly.
Why are you asking us how much we have? How much is the room?
It depends on what you have.
What kind of currency do you take?
If you would like to roll insight, you can.
Okay. I hope you rolled well, because I did
Well,
not.
12. Okay.
9.
Okay. She's just standing there, kind of like half smiling, and looks at both of you. You're new to town, aren't you?
Barnabas, last time I answered this question, I got us kicked out, so your turn.
newish.
The dying rose takes many forms of payment. Sometimes it's pleasure, sometimes it's money, sometimes it's secrets. The better the secret, the better the pleasure, the better money value there is, the longer you can stay.
How well do you keep these secrets?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, so I can give you a secret as payment. But I'm not going to give you a secret if you're just going to blab it around. That's just common sense, right, Barnabas?
What value does a secret have if you have to keep it to yourself?
All right, maybe, okay. I'll give you a secret, and it's pretty juicy.
Okay. Is this you telling me, the DM, a player character secret that you know? Or
No,
is
they
this-
know. They know
Okay.
this.
I just wanted to clarify.
Um,
Yeah, because I thought about it.
you can't tell anybody, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perfect. As I look over at Barnabas, and then a shifty eye look back. One of my teeth is in the bosom of the lady who hosts the ball.
One of your teeth.
Yes. I put it there on purpose.
Give her a big old smile.
And I'll smile and show the missing tooth.
Now, how do I know if this is actually a true secret or not?
Well, you asked for a secret. You didn't ask for verification on anything. That's on you.
That's fair. Tell you what. I'll have my people have ears to the road. And if they can verify for fact that a tooth was found
Oh, but don't let her know. Don't let her know, though.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
If I can verify for a fact that a tooth was found in the bosom of our dearest host, you got the room for a week. But for now, it's a night.
That's fair.
That works for me.
Ferdinand will almost immediately just climb up the ladder onto the top bunk of one of the beds,
Okay.
and I'll slip into a trance right there. Well, I'm going to wait until she's gone.
Whose name should I put the room under?
You paid.
Hang on, I'm going to do a personal roll. I'm rolling really low, but, you know. Quinner, stone bottle.
Very well. Quinner's stone bottle it is. Do you need anything else for the night?
I don't.
No, I think I'm fine as well.
Do you think you're going to head back?
Somebody is going to need to let the rest of the party know where we're staying.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I can send word.
or she can send word.
Either way. I don't
Could
mind
you
the
send word to the ball that Quinner, what's your last name? I always forget.
Stone Bottle.
Stone Bottle. That Quinner Stone Bottle and his compatriots have a room at the Dying Rose.
And who am I needing to look for?
Quinner Stone Bottle.
Very well.
Oh, and Gerty. Can't forget Gerty.
And Gerty,
Yes.
do you have a description of what they look like?
It's hard to miss the halfling and a goblin.
A halfling who looks very uncomfortable. Like, beyond uncomfortable.
Very well. She does I won't whistle into the mic because it's going to hurt everyone's ears. She has a very high-pitched whistle, and you see a raven come and land on her shoulder. And she speaks to it very quickly, writes a note down, puts it in the raven's beak, and the raven takes off through your window. And this is where we will cut over to Quinner and Gertie.
YOLO.
Back in the game.
So,
We're back, baby.
here, you're at the party.
At the party. I'm not the prettiest princess at the party, but it's fine.
I'm the prettiest princess in the party.
I was about to say, you
I'm ready with
should
my
have more
stabs.
confidence, but Fierce Venom McStab Butts, kind of wins it by default.
Slaying. Absolutely slaying.
What's that mean? Do I need to slay monsters?
No,
You're no fun.
I know. There are too many monsters here for us to kill.
Not true. I can slay them all.
Who would you start with
Having a distinct
first?
feeling.
Do what?
I said, who would you start with first?
Can you understand? McStab butts?
No.
Oh, very true. Touche. Never mind. Just disregard.
The overwhelming sadness in that statement.
You just
Oh,
see a spider doing
okay.
like very big, like pointed sword actions at Quinner, and Quinner verbally responding.
What? What is going on?
Oh, sorry. I forget that you can't hear her.
She's sitting there climbing on your head, trying to like stab your ear.
Ow, ow, stop it. Stop it.
Do we need to put her in a cage?
Meh. I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna stab her
You can't
first.
stab her.
No, it's gonna happen. Let me at her. Let me at her.
Down, down. Remember what we talked about? If you keep moving like that, you're going to rip that dress. That's what I thought. Play good.
Give me 5 seconds.
So you watch her try and like spin some web to tie the dress up between her legs.
It's taking longer than I thought. Hang on, just give me 5 minutes.
Fun fact, that's what the phrase gird your loins means.
You're welcome.
It's where you would take your dress and put it between your legs and pull it out the other side and tie it around like a belt so that you had more range of motion if you need to fight. Originally, it was for like togas and stuff like that, but 6 of one, half dozen the other.
Education.
That is your random fact for the day.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Well, I guess we just need to get a scope of the party, right?
Is there anywhere that has like a better, clear advantage, like to see who is coming in and out of the party?
Not that you would know of where you're at. Like, you do know there's upstairs rooms, and Quinner did see several stairways inside on his previous peruse back to the front of the house manor. but he's not sure where each of those rooms go. Who exactly are you trying to perceive coming in and out?
I was thinking Jack or Fox, but
Yeah.
could we pass as like butlers or something going in and out of the rooms?
You can certainly try.
Okay. I rolled a 17.
But I was like, if I do,
You rolled a 17.
you're gonna be all
Yes.
alone.
Um,
And I was like, if I don't, they're gonna be by themselves.
you go and find a kind of like discarded outfit that one of the servers had originally discarded right before their shift. At least you think they discarded. And the reason why it was discarded was because it was torn. So you can make a makeshift butler's shirt and pants.
Can I cast mending on it to repair it before she puts it on?
It'll repair it to its full size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could Quinner hop on my shoulders and us pretend to be full sized?
He gave the biggest sigh and looked down. I've seen. Yeah, you can certainly do that.
Wait a minute.
I will need a strength check from Quinner and a dexterity check from Gerty.
Oh, I'm holding Gertie? Oh, okay.
Well, wait, Colton, if you don't want to, we won't.
I just feel like that's gonna go real bad because like this isn't a trench coat. This is like a 3-piece suit.
What could go wrong?
So like it's not gonna cover both of us to the point like we could be a person. You know what I mean? I assume like what does the outfit look like?
It's black suit attire, like pants, white shirt,
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
tie.
Well, how tall is Quinner?
How tall is Quinner?
Like 3 feet.
Okay, well, my character, Gertie, is 3 feet as well.
Be 6 feet.
Right. Oh, I understand. It's the fact of like the pants are the size of Quinner, right? Pants don't go all the way down. I don't think we're wearing hip hop pants at a black tie affair. You know what I'm saying?
I will try to do a makeshift.
Okay. It's a little. It's baggy. It's real baggy. I'm not gonna lie. But it's passable. It's one of those things like they don't really have a lot of small sizes for halflings and goblins. I will say if Quinner wants to help, he can make it appear more
Oh yeah, for sure.
more like the actual attire.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you look like a server. The question is, are you trying to go onto the ballroom, or are you trying to go where the servants were running up and down the stairs?
Up and down the stairs.
Okay.
I want to see what's upstairs. In the rooms.
Okay. So where the servants were running up and down the stairs was back in the comfy seating area where Quinner got his coffee. So do you go back to that area to do that?
No, move along.
Okay. Are you just immediately going up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. What are you doing while she does this, Quinner?
That's a great question. I'm assuming the crowd has like started dispersing now that the big entrance has happened.
No, it's not.
Okay, people are just staying out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people on the, like, it's a big crowd.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
people are still coming in.
Gotcha. Okay. kind of want to know what's in that hedge mage. Is there a sitting area anywhere nearby?
Yeah, there's several like benches and stuff.
Okay. Do I still have? I haven't finished my coffee yet, or have I finished it already?
Roll a d20.
Okay. Let's see, 14.
You're halfway through with your coffee.
Okay. I want to find a sitting area as close as possible to the hedge maze, and get one of the servers to bring me another drink, and then be sipping on it while Fierce scouts the top of the hedge maze.
The top of the hedge mage.
Right.
Okay.
I want her to run along the top of the hedge, so that people inside it wouldn't notice her.
Okay.
But that way I could see is this just your normal run of the mill thing, or is stuff happening out there?
Okay. What do you ask the server to bring drink wise?
Just so their coffee is fine.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do Brittany's first.
Okay.
Brittany, you make your way upstairs and you are seeing a whole bunch of other servants running around, in and out of rooms, in and out of various doors with different people yelling and shouting certain things, but they're muted. Like someone has cast a spell to make the orders come out softer to anyone who's in the hallway. You have 4 doors you can choose from. The first one being on your immediate left-hand side. There's 2 in the middle across from each other, and the last one you can see kind of down the hall on the far right.
I want to go to the one on the far right.
Okay, so you go all the way down the hall, and other servers are rushing about you. Just giving you kind of a inquisiting look, like, who is that? Who is this? Who are you? But they don't really stop and say anything to you because you look like you're doing something you're supposed to because you're dressed the part. You're making your way to the far door. Do you knock on the door or do you open it?
I open it.
Okay. Inside you see a king size bed. And it's a 4-post bed. A very nice wooden oak dresser, a large floor rug under the bed, and a window out facing the hedge mage. Sitting on a stool in there is a halfling female who, when you open the door, she just kind of looks at you. Her mask is that of it's one of those ones where the webbing on it makes it hard to see what shape the mask is supposed to be. But it looks like spider webs have woven all over the mask. And there's a little small leaf flourish coming off of the eyes.
Can I help you?
Oh, Jeffrey sent me. He was looking for something.
Roll deception.
Hey, yo, Jeffrey.
I got a 19.
Was Jeffrey the last server that came in here?
I believe so, yes. Maybe, possibly. There's so many of them, but I believe so.
Well,
Yes.
what was he looking for?
I believe it was possibly a mirror or maybe a necklace or something. He was very vague about it. He said that whoever happened to be in here would know what it was.
She kind of sits there for half a second, looks at you.
I mean, I have the mirror in the dressing room.
And she kind of points to a closet, and you kind of peek your head around. It's a full length like dress mirror, like one of those ones you stand in front of to look at your outfit.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I believe that is what it was. And
What do
enter
you
the
do with
room.
this mirror?
I'm just trying to literally gather anything, trying to look around the room, see what I can see. I take things, literally anything.
While she's watching?
Maybe. I mean, Jeffrey sent me in there.
Okay, roll sleight of hand. But do so at disadvantage because she is watching you.
Okay. Got a 16 and a 15. So disadvantage 15. I mean, I still got a 24 because sleight of hand is my expertise.
You manage to, where the dressing room is, see that there is a very small, like, chest of jewels right inside the door. And you can pocket it. You also manage to see a couple of papers that are just hanging loosely out of one of the fur coats that are hanging up. You can either take the fur coat and the letters or just the letters. I'll let you pick.
Chaotic neutral.
You said it's a full length fur coat?
Yeah.
I don't want to take the coat. I'll just take the papers. Can I actually see what's written on the letters?
On some of them you can, yeah. But if you sit there and look at them too long, she is going to get up and investigate what you're doing.
I just take them. Yeah.
Okay. Do you take the mirror that you were told to get?
I mean, no, because technically I wasn't told to get a mirror. I just lied. Or actually, yeah, I do take the mirror. Just take the mirror.
It's on wheels, so it's easily enough to push out.
Now, why does he need my mirror?
The Majesty broke one, and they need to replace it before more guests arrive. They don't want it to appear ugly for the guests.
Well,
And
that's
she
an
just
honor.
keeps rolling it outside.
Yeah.
But, well, anything for her. She can have my room if she wants it. Do you need me to call more people to get things for her?
No, I think this is it. This is all Jeffrey asked for.
Very well. Could you perhaps send up some more tea when you are finished with this task?
I am on it.
And you push the mirror out of the room into the hallway and shut the door. Are you going into any other... what are you doing with the mirror now in the hallway? Are you going into other rooms? Do you leave the mirror in front of the door? What's going on?
I'm going to take it into another room just to dispose of it in case she comes out. And I'm going to move on to the next room.
Subtlety be damned. Subtlety be damned.
So you're moving it into another room and then going to a different room?
This is amazing.
Yep.
This is so
I'm
great.
going to wheel it into the room, the first room in the middle.
Right hand or left hand side? Because they're across, like the doors are literally across from each other.
Right. No, left-hand side.
Left hand?
Yes.
This is the epitome of the DM decides that it's going to be a heist. The players decide that the theme music is Mission Impossible, the Pink Panther, or Benny Hill. This is great.
Her first
I
guess
love this
is
so
right.
much.
but Gertie makes a hard left.
Okay. You're having to bob and weave between servants, and other servants are really looking at you like, what is she doing? Like, why is there a mirror in the hallway? Were you told to get the mirror? Does anyone know what's going on with the mirror? And you immediately, like, turn hard left. I will need a dexterity check from you as one of the servers is about to, like, topple over the mirror and you.
I got 15.
Okay, you manage to like quickly like catch the tray that they're on, steady the mirror, and as you catch their tray, like stick your butt out to stop them from falling and be like, "Whoa, I'm walking here." And you literally just take the tray and the mirror with you as you go into this room on the left. This room is also facing the maze. And you see in the room there is a expecting mother asleep on the bed with her little boy next to her. This is also the first time you've seen any of the masks taken off. Do you choose to go in closer?
They're all asleep. None of them are awake. So when I open the door, it doesn't wake them.
Nope.
I choose to stash the mirror in that room and go in I stay low to the ground, so hoping that they won't see me. And I just try to like peek around just to get a little bit of intel to see if there's anything of value.
Roll stealth.
See if there's more stuff to steal.
Yeah. I got 14.
Okay. Easily enough, you quickly like put the mirror on the side next to the door. You make your way through the room. The masks that are off of these two people's face are solid gold, but they are only like half masks that cover both eyes normally. The mother has a sapphire necklace just out on the nightstand. If you wish to see if there's anything more, I need you to roll investigation.
I got 17.
Under the bed, you see another small chest. You also see a child's picture book down there.
Do I recognize the child? Or is it just the child that's in the room?
It's the child that's in the room. It's like a children's picture book.
Okay. And you said what else?
Another small chest.
I want to look inside the chest.
It is locked. But it is one of those like small ones that you could like put in your like person, like on your person.
Can I use any of my tools that I have in my pockets to break it open? Or like try to pick it?
You can use your thieves' tools.
Okay.
That would be, it's been a while since I've played a rogue.
A dex check plus proficiency, or whatever check you would want plus
Yeah,
proficiency.
we'll do, Dex is fine.
And if you have expertise in thieves' tools, you can do that as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe you're playing a rogue, right, Brittany?
I believe so, yes. Well,
Okay.
I thought you were a ranger. Are you
you a
multi-class?
ranger?
Yeah, I am a ranger, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you would have to have these tools on your person to use thieves' tools.
Oh, yeah.
I have.
You can try and smash it open, but you also risk the chance of being discovered.
Just throw it out the window. It'll be fine.
Can I take it with me?
Yeah, you can
And
certainly take it with you.
I'm going to take it with me and stay low to the ground and quietly shut the door, hoping not to wake anyone.
Do you only take the chest out of that room?
I don't want to take her necklace.
Okay. You shut the door, you're back in the hallway. There's the room across and the other room on the right.
I'm going to go to the room across.
You go to try the door and it is locked.
I'm moving on to the one on the right.
Okay. This one faces the front of the house. There's a very small window. You walk up in there and you stumble upon a servant. Very angrily scolding another servant, and a very bashful half-elf standing there in the corner, wanting to speak up and say something to the one doing the scolding. How dare you assault this young lady? Monsieur, no, they assaulted you. You need to understand that. He's my boyfriend. It's very quiet for a moment, and everyone turns and sees you standing in the doorway.
I believe I have mistakenly came to the wrong room. I am so deeply sorry. And I quickly shut the door behind me.
Okay. You have gone through those rooms. We're gonna. What do you plan on doing after you've gone through those rooms?
Well, I'm drawing too much attention to myself, so I'm going to very quickly. I've got to get this to the Majesty. I've got to get this to the Majesty. And I start going down the hallway and try to find Quinner.
Are you still wearing the servant's outfit as you try to find Quinner?
Yes, because, and that's the reason why I didn't go into the room that was locked or even try to pick it, because I didn't want to draw too much attention to myself. So I'm going to quickly try to escape and go try to smash this chest open somewhere out of sight with Quinner, maybe.
Roll either perception or investigation to try and find Quinner.
This has been Gertie's Misadventures.
You got a what?
16.
It takes you about 20 to 30 minutes, but you eventually find Quinner sitting on a bench outside near the hedge mage. But before you have that interaction with him, we're going to hop over to what he was doing real fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I am sitting down and sipping my coffee,
Uh-huh.
looking, for all intents and purposes, as if I'm pleasantly enjoying the evening.
Uh-huh.
And a nice casual sip, and sending Fierce along the top of the hedge maze to see what's going on.
So as you're taking your sip, Fierce, you hear Fierce on your shoulder.
I did it. I got him outside. Where the fuck is she? Where'd she go?
I think she went into the hedge maze. You should go check it out and see if there's anything there.
She better run. How many minutes of a head start does she have?
Oh, a few. If you go along the top, it'll be faster.
My God, you're a genius!
Thanks, I know.
Will you be fine?
Yeah, of course.
Here's a stick.
Thanks.
It literally is like a toothpick for you.
Here, I'll even help guide you and look through your eyes in case I see her and you don't.
How's that gonna work for me?
Can you not see when you do that? When I do that?
I mean, I don't know. I've never really thought about it that way.
I just assume since you have 8 eyes and I only have 2 that I was just borrowing 2 of them. Is that not how it works?
I've not thought about, like, how do you know which 2 eyes you have?
I haven't thought about it. I only ever have 2 eyes.
This is going back to the whole how would I wear this dress, isn't it?
Comment down below this audio recording.
We do not need to open that back up.
Can of worms.
If you think I'm not going to sneak that in somehow to the actual podcast, you're all
Oh, I believe you will.
you're all kidding yourselves.
Okay.
I have one goal and one goal only. That's to be demonetized from minute 1.
Why?
don't
Why
know.
would you do this to us?
Okay, she's got, I can't think about this right now.
Right.
Hedge mage.
Yep.
Top.
Top.
Weird eyeball thing.
You.
Which 2 eyes are you looking out of?
I don't know. I've only ever had experience with 2 eyes. How am I supposed to know? I just know I have eyes. I've never had to think about which of the eyes I have.
Okay.
So what are you looking for in this hedge mage, actually?
I'm just looking for, like, Quinner probably, like, wants to know what's in there, but doesn't feel comfortable, like, going into it himself. So he's trying to, like, figure out if people are, like, hiding out in there. Like, he feels like something's up with this place, like, more than just this is a big party. And this is a very easy place for things to happen where people wouldn't see them.
Okay. Roll me perception check.
All right, so that is a
We'll start with the first one.
19.
On a 19, you see that in the first parts of the hedge mage, there are several party goers who have drunkenly wandered in. Some of them not drunk, just kind of taking a casual evening stroll.
Right.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It's like half elf, minotaur, orc, human. Like
There's a minotaur
there's a minotaur.
in the maze.
Yep.
Nice.
Thanks for catching that joke.
I got you. I got you.
this is why we're together.
Listen, as many terrible jokes as I lay up and no one catches, I promise you I will always be there for you on your terrible, terrible jokes.
They're terrible puns.
Yep.
Your second perception check.
Second one is a 17.
There is a couple like statues and fountains. There's a couple small chests here and there. You're not like they look weather worn, but other than that, you're not sure what they hold.
Interesting. Neato. And then, do you want the last one or?
What is the distance you can look through your spider's eyes?
Into the details of the fine familiar spell.
Find out which eyes he was looking out of by blinking, and I had to look it up, and spiders
don't
can't blink. I've learned so much about spider anatomy.
For those of you listening, Fierce Venom McButt Stabs. Yes, that is the
Stab
full name.
butts.
Stab Butts. I am so sorry.
right.
I'm so sorry.
Goddamn parrot, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're not my dad,
I know. We
but you
said
are my dad.
it is 100 feet.
You are. Give me that roll number.
25.
It's starting to get hazy around her eyes as she's reaching the limits of the spell. But you see in the middle this very beautiful fountain with clear water and encrusted sapphires. And the statue in the middle of the fountain is that of a female and a male just looking lovingly into each other's eyes. But the male's head has been removed.
Oh, okay.
And there looks to be a whole bunch of various coins tossed in.
Okay. Interesting.
Damn, how far did she go?
I don't know. Maybe she You know, I bet she turned around and headed back out. Go ahead and come back, because I can't really see you this far out anyway.
Fine. I don't even remember why I was mad at her in the first place. Can I get some flies on the way out?
Of course.
Yeah.
Just spitting spider You're wondering what our niche was earlier. Our niche is going to be what disgusting vocal sound can we make at some point every podcast episode. That's it. There it is.
No, she wasn't a spitting spider. That was her shooting webs. After a minute or so, she comes back.
Quinner? Mm-hmm. I can't get closer.
What do you mean?
There's a bird on your head, backing you.
I'm just going to pull out of their senses real quick. Which I probably would have pulled out of their senses anyway once they're on the way back. Mm-hmm. Is there a bird pecking me?
I don't know if that's going to pick up on the mic.
Ow! What the?
I think it did.
Swatting at the bird.
It's got a piece of paper in its mouth. It's a raven.
Can I help you?
It holds its paper out to you.
I mean, you could just tell me what it says. It's fine. Ow!
It sits there and tilts its head sideways at you, inquisitively.
You know I can understand you, right? You can just talk to me. It's okay.
It holds its beak open. It has no tongue.
Oh, poor baby. You give it little scritchies on its head.
It looks at you very curiously before nuzzling in.
Oh, what does it? The paper say?
Quinner stone bottle
Bottle.
has a room for Quinner stone bottle at the Dying Rose
Okay.
for compatriots and friends.
Okay.
At this point, you see Gertie walk up.
Yeah.
You also see Stabby McButts on the hedge, pulling out her stick, seeing you pet the bird.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoo the bird away.
It just hops off and then takes off.
Okay. Well, that was weird.
So, what happened with you? I've got some notes and I've got a chest. I don't know what it
Wait,
says.
what?
I don't know what's in it. Let's find out.
What did you do?
I take things. That's what I'm good at.
Gertie, I am going to remind you, you are still at the Masquerade, so if you choose to smash it here, that's fine.
But you stole more things from this place? After they got kicked out? You realize, we're running real thin here, right?
Well, let's see if there's any valet list to see who has came and gone. And then let's try to ditch this place and maybe we can find out what's in it.
Well, I can tell you that he's not out in the hedge maze. I checked it already.
He's not upstairs. I almost got caught a couple times and ended up having to lie my way through a couple things. So I need to ditch these clothes.
Gertie, how much trouble are we in?
I don't know if we will ever be welcome back.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to come back.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. There's a couple of chests out in the hedge maze and a bunch of coins inside the fountain. Let's go get them and get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
But we need the valet list too, just to see who has at least came and gone.
Sure.
She said that in the chat, so I just wanted to throw that in there.
There is not a list.
Because only certain people are let in. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Is there
this
a
is
list of who the invitations get sent out to?
We better hope not. Because all of us are not on it.
Very true.
You're not 100% sure.
All right.
So you go into the hedge maze.
Yes. Do I remember the path to said chests?
Make me a history roll.
Okay. And to roll natural ones, play halflings in all your home games. They're busted. It's a solid 5.
You do not remember. You were looking from the top at spider level perspective.
I mean, I can get back up there.
Yeah, you can. You can certainly try.
Oh, that's true. We haven't really tried to magic while we've been in here, have we?
Well, technically, you magicked with your Find Familiar.
That's fair, I guess. Yeah. Can I have Fierce give me directions to get there?
Yeah, we'll say that she can give you. Are you going for the chest or the fountain? Which one first?
The chest first.
You through your lovely companion, Fierce. She gives you.
Keep going. Keep going. Right. You guys are so slow.
We have to go the long way. It's not our fault.
Left. Left. That's a dead end. Turn around. Right.
Does she know where we're going?
I hope so.
I'm gonna stab her. Forward.
And eventually you come to a dead end where there is an actual chest.
I need a GPS where the voice is Fierce.
No.
Take a right. Is the chest locked?
You touch the chest.
Of course I do.
You go to.
I fear nothing.
It's a port key.
It's one of those teleporter traps from Elden Ring. Congratulations, you're in the plane of fire. Die. At level 3. Step outside, kindred or rot kills you.
You go to open the chest, it pops open. Inside is a bunch of like cutting shears and hose and
Oh, it's a gardener's
gloves.
supply.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool. Was there only one chest?
Just in that area. There's another one further in. Like it's
Okay.
like the chests are dropped off in.
Okay. Did that
Sections.
chest look similar to this one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well, look, these chests are boring, so let's go to the fountain and yoink it, and then we can get out of here.
Okay.
Forward. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be saying things. You were supposed to take a right like 3 hedges ago.
Do you get Fierce?
Sorry, I got distracted by the dragonfly. It's no longer living.
You need to feed her more.
What, she feeds herself.
She
She doesn't want to be fed, she wants to hunt.
I am the darkness. I am the night.
She's a very fierce predator, and if I just handed it to her on a silver platter, she would get bored. They need entertainment.
take her hunting more.
You go for another about 5-10 minutes on Fierce's directions, and you manage to make it to the fountain in the middle.
Okay. Is there anybody else out the fountain?
Roll me perception.
It's a 13.
Not that you can see.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I mean, everything looks clear. We might as well grab some stuff and get out of here. You said that there's like coins and stuff in the fountain. Does it look like actual like monetary, or is this like
Yeah,
token
it's
stuff?
no, it's like gold coins and copper pieces and silver pieces.
Cool. Gertie, you want to grab some stuff and I'll stay on lookout?
I grab all that I can.
Roll me percentile. It's the 2d10s.
A 7. Okay, I got a 1. So because I'm close to Quinner, I can re-roll. Correct?
Did you roll a d20 or the percentile dice?
I did 2 d10s. I got 7.
That's only on D20s.
Oh, okay. Well, then I got 7 and 1. 8.
Does the 7 have a 0 next to it, or the 1 have a 0 next to it?
It doesn't. Oh, here. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do it on my. Okay.
You're good.
You're fine.
3, 2, 5. I don't know what that means.
Huh?
What?
Here.
How'd you roll 2D10s and get 3 numbers?
I don't
Hold up.
know. Okay, it says 3 and 2, so I guess 32.
Yeah,
And then
I'll say you guys get
off the side
30.
it got 5, so I guess that's if it totals.
Oh yeah, it's adding the totals.
okay.
Yeah. So we'll say you get 32. That wasn't creepy at all. 32 gold pieces out of the fountain. Quinner, what are you on the lookout for?
Just anybody walking in while we're doing this.
Perception.
Okay. Can Fierce give me the help action?
Sure.
Yay! Can I also guidance myself?
Sure.
Yeah.
All the advantages.
Baldur's Gate 3 lets you guidance yourself.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
21.
You notice the head from the statue.
The one that's missing?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's on the ground,
Okay.
close to one of like the hedge entrances, with some like overgrown, bit like vines on it.
Can I go pick it up?
Yep.
All right.
And you go and touch it.
That would be required to pick it up. Yes.
As you touch it, and you try to pull one of your hands away to examine it, your hands are stuck.
Ah, damn it.
And that is where we will pick up next
Damn
time.
Woo!
Pick the
All
wrong
right.
motherfucker.
Meanwhile, we're chilling in
You're
the
just chilling in the hotel room.
Next time we're gonna see booby vision.
Yeah. Booby vision.
Yeah.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was the mist. With
All right.
Quinner.
Ba, ba, ba.
Are we ready?
I was gonna say you guys can say.
Are
you can do a
you
closeout.
ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Beep. That's all, folks.
Well, like your character, Colton playing. Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah, yeah.
I figure we just do that as like a full run.
Yeah.
And
At the end.
you can just like take one cut of it and just that gets added in.
Yeah, that's fair. We can do that.
Hope
I
you
like
guys enjoyed listening. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Booby.